updated video of an aspirant during his campaign has caused an outrage after one of his motorcade ran over bystanders who were carried away by the aspirant's speech. From Njugush, that's the comedian, Njugush, his caption on this video: indeed, the lives of the politicians will continue regardless of the situation. And as Cindy always calls it, this silly season, please guys, let's remember that our lives need to continue after the campaign. So in case you haven't watched the video, here it is.
Mwawile tayari? Hiki tunabeba asubuhi. Tutume wazee nyumbani. Wazee waende wapi? Wazee tupeleke wapi? Wazee ni nyumbani. Sasa mimi nawauliza. Tarehe 9 mwezi wa 8.
He just plowed through. Was it? I mean, did
brakes.
you not see the people? Was it? No,
Blindness?
because he stopped after. And also, did you notice that the politician? Did you not notice what had just happened on his left?
He
Because
he turned, but didn't continue, didn't stop talking. That's the part that gets me, because there's even, you could even say, oh, politicians don't care about us, they're so nonchalant about everything. But even basic human nature dictates that when you see something like that, you'll turn. Every time you see even a small two people grazing each other on the road, you crane your entire neck to just see, and you stop for a second, you're like, wow, nini may happen, Apo. So I feel like this is just a person who doesn't deserve anybody's vote, anybody's attention, anybody's anything. It's straight up inhumane.
I want to play the devil's advocate. If you watch the video very well, when he turns to the tour car, the car has stopped. While the car is plowing people, his face is actually away. He turns to the tour car when it's already plowed through people, and there's somebody under.
No, Cindy,
so,
he noticed.
No, just so.
No,
it might be because we've all done events, and I'm not justifying as in running over people. That's really inhumane. But it might be that he was so caught up in his speech and in his moment that by the time the tour car stood, he did not realize that it had plowed through people. So he was continuing. So later on with the melee and everything is when people are like, do you know that things have happened?
I agree.
So that could be the two of them, for example, if he turned and he saw after the guy has already been run over and he didn't notice that. But there's people all around. You're telling me no one else stopped and was like, there was no scream, no shout, no egg.
But he's at a campaign, people scream. So, you know, probably his knee-jerk reaction is, let me just keep it going. I don't know if you guys have ever been on stage.
I agree.
No, if you guys have ever been on stage, then there's fracas. And you're like, I need to keep this energy going. The security people are going to sort this. So if you stop and say,
he's not on a dais though, and the people are below and he's so far. He is within earshot of everything that's happening around him. Even the brake screeching, he was within earshot of. Yes, he might be talking and might be consumed by what's happening, but I find it very hard to believe that someone could get run over and you wouldn't notice. You just continue like, ha. Because even people around him would have made some sort of fracas, would have said something, would have shouted here, would have screamed here, and not the kind of campaign scream that's like,
oh, we want money, we want something.
You know what you're shocking me with is mnashangaa ati politicians hawajali kama Wakenya wanaumia. That's a thing. They don't they will not look at it.
In fact, we are shocked when we find a politician who cares about us. It's their job.
Also, this video brought a very other fundamental thing that during this campaign season, there are roads that are very narrow, like Akina Naivasha Road, Akina Kiambu Road, Akina, those other roads that are very narrow. So when you're doing your campaigns there, please make sure you're standing on the road in a way that the life ya kawaida can go on. Because as we were talking about the other guy, we don't know what happened with the tour van, whatever it was, the other car. He might have lost control, and you're standing right smack in the middle of the road is denying him chance to maneuver anywhere. So anywhere he was going to go was going to ram into people anyway. So as you do your campaigns, and this also goes to matatus, akianani, msisimame kwa barabara hivyo. Msibebe kwa barabara.
Who are you telling?
This is what
you think matatus are going to stop? Matatus that go on the wrong side of traffic.
From Instagram said stop.
All right, so let's take a quick break. When we get back, we have to talk about hungry thieves of Kiambu. I know. And of course, read some of the tweets that you've sent in at the Trend